Greetings, this is Xbox Ahoy with episode 10 of my Modern Warfare 2 Weapon Guides. In this episode, we're taking a closer look at the second available machine pistol, the Glock 18. The Glock 18 is unlocked at level 22. It is a fully automatic weapon. It's an Austrian-designed weapon developed by Glock at the request of counter-terrorist unit Eco Cobra. Based on the Glock 17, which was originally designed in 1982, the earliest Glock 18 models were designed in 1985. As with the Glock 17, it fires the 9x19mm Parabellum cartridge. The iron sights are a rear notch and front post type, typical for a handgun. In-game, the Glock 18 is a high recoil weapon, meaning it is difficult to stay on target at longer ranges. It also deals relatively low damage to targets, in some cases taking up to 5 hits to kill. The high recoil, obstructive muzzle flash and low damage means that the Glock 18 is not a weapon of precision. Where the Glock 18 excels is in its rate of fire, 1100 rounds per minute. Not a single other weapon fires as quickly. Coupled with a tight hipfire spread, the Glock 18 is devastating up close, providing an overwhelming volume of fire on a target. The draw speed is good too, so the Glock 18 makes a great sidearm for a long-range weapon. The first attachment unlock is the red dot sight. However, attempting to aim down the sights with the Glock is futile. You are much better off aiming from the hip. The red dot sight does help slightly when dealing with enemies at range, but the recoil means you will have to burst fire to be effective. Coupled with the low damage, the enemy will have ample time to kill you before you can finish them off. In short, avoid the sights, there are far better attachments to use. Second unlock is the silencer, which can be somewhat useful as it eliminates most of the muzzle flash. This helps in middle range engagements as you don't lose sight of the target once you open fire, helping you to better control the recoil. Staying off the radar when you fire is a nice bonus too. Third attachment unlock is FMJ. This will provide some assistance when shooting at enemies behind cover, but bear in mind that the machine pistols will lose a lot of damage when doing so any increase in effectiveness is marginal. Indeed, you are far better off with the fourth and best attachment, which is Akimbo. The Glock 18s behave in a unique way when fired as a pair. The hipfire spread is only marginally less generous than a single Glock, and when firing the reticule doesn't diverge at all, meaning you can dish a concentrated stream of damage right up until you deplete your magazines. If you have Akimbo unlocked, there's almost no compelling reason not to use it. It effectively doubles your firepower with no detriment. Of course, you lose the ability to aim, but given the difficulty in staying on target with a single pistol, this is a blessing in disguise. And that's probably the reason why you never see anyone using the holographic sight, the fifth attachment. As with the red dot sight, this does aid in accurate fire at middle range, but such engagements are never to the key strengths of the Glock. The final attachment is a little more useful. Extended magazines give you 50 round capacity, enough for almost another second of automatic fire before reloading. It's probably not worth replacing Akimbo for, but it can work very well in tandem using Bling Pro. All the benefits of Akimbo, but with 100 rounds at your disposal, this combo can be very effective, especially against clustered groups of enemies. Another good combination is Akimbo plus silencers, meaning you can remain somewhat covert while you spew bullets in the general direction of your foes. In any case, Akimbo is the clear choice for a single attachment with the Glock 18, but with Bling Pro some other effective combinations are opened up. Effective use of the G18 means getting close to your opponent. Sheer volume of fire will mean you will win most firefights up close. Such is the rate of fire with the Glocks that stopping power is almost useless. I had most luck instead with lightweight. Avoid long-range avenues, flank where you can, and open up once you're in range. The enemy will not stand a chance. Aim speed isn't an issue with Akimbo, and even reload times are quick, so sleight of hand is a waste of perk. Use Bling if you want to pair attachments such as Akimbo and extended mags, otherwise the most effective blue perk would be Marathon, especially when paired with lightweight. Steady aim tightens up your hipfire reticule somewhat, so is probably the most useful yellow perk to use of the Glocks. Short of the shotguns or commando, there's not much that can compete with akimbo Glocks at close range. The ferocity and rate of fire renders any attempt to counterattack futile. As long as you don't attempt to pick off enemies at a distance, and bear in mind you may be vulnerable at middle ranges, the Glock 18 is a worthy sidearm and complement to a more able long-range weapon. It lacks finesse and is somewhat of a spray and pray weapon, but there's no doubting the damage it can do once you pull the triggers. Thanks for watching. This has been Xbox Ahoy. Join me next time when I'll be looking at the second available LMG, the RPD. Farewell for now.